People often imagine royal life as a perfectly controlled performance, every movement rehearsed, every word carefully chosen, every moment following centuries of strict protocol. But sometimes, the most unforgettable royal moments happen when the script completely falls apart. Inside a small Cornish bakery, the warm smell of freshly baked pasties fills the air. Phones ring, customers chatter, and staff rush to keep up with lunchtime orders. Then suddenly, a familiar voice answers the phone. It's Prince William. Calmly, he takes the customer's order like any employee would. Pastries, fillings, pickup time, everything seems perfectly normal. Until the caller gives their name. Prince William repeats it confidently, but gets it completely wrong. For a split second, the room goes silent. Then laughter erupts. What started as a simple phone call has suddenly turned into a moment no one in that bakery will ever forget. At first, the moment looks like nothing more than a lighthearted stop during a royal visit. During a tour of local businesses in Cornwall, Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, step inside the busy Gear Farm pasty shop. The shop is alive with activity, phones ringing, ovens humming, customers waiting for their orders. Then something unexpected happens. Prince William moves behind the counter. A phone rings, and instead of a staff member picking it up, the future king answers. At first, everything seems perfectly normal. He asks the customer what they would like. Steak pasty, cheese and onion, pickup time. William writes the details down carefully, just like any employee would. But that's where the story takes a strange turn. The caller gives their name. William repeats it confidently, yet the name he says back isn't even close. For a moment, confusion hangs in the air. Staff nearby try to hold back laughter. The caller realizes something unusual is happening. And slowly, the truth begins to dawn. The person taking the order isn't just a shop worker, it's the Prince of Wales himself. The records show something different about moments like this. Royal tours are usually tightly choreographed, every movement planned for security and public image. Yet this moment feels spontaneous, unpolished, human, and completely unscripted. And that's exactly why it captures attention. Because in the middle of a formal royal tour, a simple phone call turns into something far more memorable. A future king laughing at his own mistake, surrounded by amused staff and stunned customers. But the deeper question remains, was this hilarious mix-up truly accidental, or part of a carefully crafted royal moment designed to show a more relatable side of the monarchy? The laughter inside the shop spreads quickly. Staff exchange amused glances, customers lean closer to hear what's happening, and even the cameras capturing the royal visit struggle to keep steady as the moment unfolds. Standing behind the counter, Prince William realizes the mistake almost immediately. The name he confidently repeated back to the caller isn't the one they actually said. For a split second, the room pauses, then the entire shop bursts into laughter. But the moment doesn't end there. Because the real twist comes from the reaction outside the shop. Within minutes, clips and photos from the visit begin circulating online. Viewers around the world watch the future king casually answering phones, joking with staff, and laughing at his own mix-up. And that's where the story becomes far more interesting. Royal appearances are rarely accidental. Every visit, every handshake, every photo opportunity is usually planned with extraordinary precision. Yet here is a moment that looks completely unscripted, a prince answering a phone like any ordinary shop worker and making the kind of mistake anyone could make. Why would such a small moment matter so much? Because it reveals something powerful about modern royal strategy. Moments like this create a rare image, a future monarch who feels approachable, relatable, even human. Instead of distance and formality, the public sees humor and humility. And that image spreads faster than any speech or official announcement ever could. The most surprising discovery isn't the wrong name at all. It's the impact of that tiny mistake. A simple phone call in a Cornish pie shop becomes a viral symbol of a changing monarchy, one where authenticity, humor, and relatability can sometimes carry more influence than tradition itself. But that raises a fascinating question. Was this hilarious mix-up simply a spontaneous royal blunder, or an unexpected moment that perfectly served the monarchy's evolving public image? But what if the story we've been following isn't the real story at all? Up to this point, the moment seems simple. A future king visits a local shop, answers a phone, and accidentally gets a caller's name wrong. The crowd laughs. The cameras capture a charming royal mistake. But there's another theory. Some royal watchers believe moments like this aren't just lucky accidents. They argue that appearances by Prince William are carefully designed to reshape how the public sees the monarchy. Think about it. In the past, royal visits were formal, distant, almost untouchable. But today, the monarchy faces a very different world, one driven by viral clips, social media moments, and public relatability. And suddenly, a future king answering phones in a pie shop feels less like tradition, and more like strategy. Was the phone call itself spontaneous? Almost certainly. But the environment around it, the cameras, the crowd, the relaxed interaction, may have created the perfect stage for a moment that would travel across the internet in minutes. And that